Today's TNT cannon takes a shotgun cannon, a carpet cannon, and combines them to create a SCARPET cannon? Pretty weird, right? But this is actually a super interesting and very unique cannon in the way that it shoots. Today, I'm going to show you how to build it, explain the concept behind it, and different ways you can use and adjust the way it shoots. And before I start the video, I just want to thank Minecraft players 2Ray, Pikachu1P, and RefC for the concept and design behind this cannon. So for this one, we're just going to jump right into the tutorial. We're going to build the most bread and butter design for this. So firstly, on the bottom, we're going to build our normal shotgun cannon. You guys should be familiar with this if you've been on the channel for a while. You have your 3x3 dispensers facing inwards. Now, unlike the normal shotgun cannon, we're not going to build the front. Instead, we're going to place some fences with pressure plates on the top. And then we're going to place the water flowing forwards. Now we can go ahead and place redstone on everything. I'm actually going to place some blocks in the corner for this as well. Now let's staircase our way up to the top, and this is where we're going to build our carpet cannon. I'm going to place 5 dispensers facing inwards, blocks in the corner, and I'm going to place a slab in the front and our water inside. This is a lot less power than we usually use for carpet cannons, but I'll explain why this is in a bit. Now, if I aim at this piece of redstone right here, we can start placing our carpet of dispensers over the original cannon. And now we can place redstone on everything like so. And there we go. Now for the redstone clock, we can sneak it in here by placing 2 torches over here, and this is where we're going to place our redstone to activate the redstone clock. Now finally, all we need to do is wire up the top and the bottom by placing a button here, a piece of redstone here, and then you could place a redstone repeater down over here. You can use a lever as well, but I prefer to use a button so we don't accidentally flick it too fast to the point where the bottom can't respond. And there we go, now we're done. To fire it, all we need to do is just press this button, place redstone here, and then break it after a little bit. And there we go, we get a nice big arc shot in the sky. It's a pretty weird shot, right? But don't worry, we're going to explore some interesting ways to adjust it in just a bit. Before we get into that though, in case you're confused, I'm going to explain the concept behind this cannon. So the entire purpose of this cannon is to take the payload from a carpet cannon and then use the shotgun cannon to fire it at more vertical angles, because a carpet cannon usually can't fire up. This is why the power of the cannon back here is actually very small, because all it's really doing is just pushing the payload of the carpet cannon off, so then the shotgun cannon can blast it. And then we get that nice arc of a shot going upwards. As a side effect of this though, we get a lot of opportunity to tune how the cannon fires. Let me just show you a bunch of ways right now. The cannon can be adjusted by changing the repeater's delay and changing the amount of redstone over here, activating the amount of dispensers. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take away this redstone, so we're using 4 dispensers, and then I'm going to add a little bit of delay to the repeater. I'm going to set it to 2 ticks, and now see what happens when we fire it. And there we go, we get a lot lower of a shot, very shotgun-esque, slight angle upwards. So not only are you able to fire very high, you're also able to fire at a pretty shallow angle like this as well. And this quickly gets very fun just playing around with the settings. For example, I can activate only 3 dispensers in the back and set the repeater to 1 tick. And then for this shot, we get a super high shot to snipe any aerial targets. Or we can use only 2 dispensers, and we can set the repeater's delay to 4 ticks, press the button, and then we get a shot like that. Pretty cool stuff. Or even, I can use 3 dispensers, I can set the repeater's delay to 2 ticks, and additionally, I can even make the water flow to the left, so we can get a shot angle to the right, and check this out. Then we get that sort of shot. So you guys get the idea. This cannon is adaptable and it's fun. And it doesn't stop there. See, this is just this design, right? But we can also design variations of this design to get even more different looking shots as well. For example, check out this alternative design. I flipped the top and the bottom, and this has slabs and trapdoors to give this exposure downwards. And as you can expect that this cannon is probably going to do, if I fire this off, it actually fires TNT down And I know carpet cannons already do that, but this fires it way more down than a cannon can usually get with gravity. I could also change the repeater timing. Let's say I want to change it to 1. And I get a really sharp angle downwards. Very cool. And now if I set it to 2, I can get a nice little in-between. There's also this other design. This one uses a lot more dispensers on the bottom and a lot more dispensers on the top. We're just trying to fire a bigger shot here. I set the delay to 2, and when I fire this one, look at that. We get a really thick, wide shot, very dense. And that will just decimate the whole wall. One of the designs I actually prefer a lot is the one that was originally shown to me for this concept. You can see they're using trapdoors here, and it kind of fires like a bubble cannon, but like up and down at the same time. Very cool stuff. You guys can see this cannon has so much potential for just cool TNT cannon stuff. Now I know some of you are probably wondering, semi-auto? Yes, it is possible. If you're going to do this with the original design, I recommend that you use a slab over here and a lever on top. That's the best place to probably place your lever. And the reason I'm using the slab is so I don't activate this redstone down here. We don't want to do that. Now what we're going to do, press the button, place your redstone here, click the lever. And you might have seen I got pushed a little bit by the TNT. You might want to place a block here to protect yourself. And now we can start unloading. If you already know the semi-auto process, we just press the button over here, unload that, press that, and there we go. We're able to fire off the cannon at very fast speed and flick it when we're done. Of course, this is something you could do with many different cannons, so if you want a more specific tutorial on semi-autoing, you can watch this video right here. Now you know how to build SCARPET cannons. Very strange and weird looking, yes, but they are so much fun to mess around with. I actually ran out of TNT while experimenting. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video for more TNT cannon content, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.